So anyway, on the way to work today, this happened. You alright? What? I just hit a dog on the way to work. Dog darted right out in front of me. Dog's fine. It sort of ran into me more than I ran into it. Jesus. Yeah, that was wild. Anyway, my day was starting so well. I started off, getting ready for work, all excited to face my first day of work not smoking. Hi, my name is Ted McNeil, and it's been 48 hours since I quit smoking. A little bit more, but I don't really want to do the math. Putting my socks on. Today is the big day because it's the day I go back to work smoke free. I am aware of my breathing in these videos, and I'm leaving them in intentionally. I could hear myself yesterday. Shortness of breath is one of the side effects of quitting smoking. I know what you're thinking. Wait, what? Shortness of breath, a side effect of quitting smoking? Yes. After quitting smoking, you may feel some flu-like, cold-like, or allergy-like symptoms. Some sore throats, maybe some coughing, and some other signs of respiratory problems. It could also mean that you developed emphysema, have some sort of heart disease, or developed asthma, or one of the seemingly infinite other diseases you could develop by smoking for long periods of time. It could also just be psychological and just be your anxiety. But normal cold-like symptoms could just be part of the healing process. Or you just could be really out of shape. Anyway, back to the morning routine thing. So my goals today: 1, don't smoke. 2, do my freaking job. And 3, make a movie about me not smoking and doing my freaking job. It's a fairly busy day today. You'll really get a sense of what I do for a living. Gotta get a haircut. This ain't working. And that's it. I want to think about today in terms of starting a new pattern. My new work routine so far is wake up, take a shower, pop a lozenge, and I think I'm gonna go get coffee. Long term, I'm gonna add breakfast in here somewhere, but I'm kind of running behind. So I gotta go. What? I just hit a dog on the way to work. Dog darted right out in front of me. Sort of ran into me more than I ran into it. That's actually what happened. The dog, I hit the brakes in time, and then the puppy, it's a puppy German Shepherd. It looks bigger than, those are big suckers. Ran into the car, and then just sort of bounced off, and it, was, if anything, was sort of upset at me. I didn't want to play with him. Jesus. Man, I really wanted a cigarette. It was literally the first thing I thought of. It was like, God, I need to have a cigarette. And it worked out. I didn't. It was good. But I had a bit of a disaster. It turns out on my way to work, I'd forgotten my lozenges. I'd forgotten my nicotine lozenges. This is the aid I'm using to quit smoking. I left them on the kitchen table. So I had to go through an entire work day without the crutch I had been using to quit smoking. That turned out to be a bit of a problem. And I really thought not having lozenges would be the end of me, because there was no way. I had no lozenges anywhere near. So I just would have to go a good 6 hours without any help. And I did it because in the end, I think it's because in the end, the lozenges and all those things are just, they help you, but they're not going to actually quit smoking for you. You have to use them as tools. And when you want to quit something like smoking, one of your tools, the biggest thing you have is your willpower, your will to stop smoking. And that's what got me through the, I think about 6 hours I didn't have lozenges with me. And we shot the thing, and it's online on Facebook on QAC TV, and you can see it. And I did it, and I didn't have a cigarette. And when I got home, I went through 3 lozenges in 3 hours, which is pushing the limit of how often you want to take them. I think the limit is you don't want to take 5 lozenges over a 6-hour period. So anyway, I made it. After work, I went to dinner with a friend at a new Italian restaurant. They had this stromboli, which is really good. See this? In my laundry room, the paint actually started peeling off the door. It's one of those things I sort of been in denial about. It's in a part of the house where no one sees it. I'll get back to it at some point. I got a few other things on my mind right now. I'll worry about that later. One disaster at a time.